Hi to all of you amazing students out there. I'm so thankful that you're here with me today and that I can take the time to share with you just a few pointers on online etiquette. It is so important to be ready to go whenever it's time for a meeting, whether it's for a class or just to talk something over, that you have everything ready to go in order to be most successful. So here we go. The first thing that you have to do before you do anything else is make sure you check your technology. It is the biggest piece of this because if your technology doesn't work, then you're not going to get the learning that you're planning to. So first things first, check for updates. Make sure no matter what platform you're using that your computer is updated to the newest one. Secondly, your camera. If you're using a laptop or a Chromebook that has a camera built in, make sure that you like the way it looks. Make sure that you like the angle that's going to be showing. Maybe you have a webcam around your house you would rather use. Whatever works for you, make it yours. Next, the sound. Go to your favorite YouTube music video and play that and listen to the sound. Make sure it's clear. Make sure the volume is ready. I like using headphones because whenever I'm teaching or working with someone for a lot of time on the computer, the headphones just cut out all distractions because I'm focused on exactly what's going on. It makes everything clear and precise. So that might be an option if you have those laying around. Next, virtual backgrounds. So much fun, free to use, easy to use. You get to pick whatever you want. I love my background I'm using right now, which you can see it has a cactus in it and it looks kind of like a kitchen. It's my favorite one. I use it a lot. You want to play with your virtual background and make sure that, half of you is not gone. Some of them really need a green screen. I don't have a green screen, so I have to work with one that really just keeps me looking full and I like the presentation. Plus, the thing about virtual backgrounds is maybe I didn't want to clean my room before I started. So virtual background covers it all up. Finally, on checking your technology, make sure you check your screen name. You can see on mine, if you look at the video, it has Angie Zimmerman at the bottom. When I started this morning, I had to change it. It had someone else's name there because I share my account with other people. So make sure that you check that as well. Number 2 is you have to be on time. If you look at this quote on the screen, if you are on time, you are 5 minutes late. You better make sure that you're on time for you, but also for your classmates and your teacher. Your teacher on the other end gets an alert that says, hey, someone just checked in. It might be a doorbell, it may be a beep, but it's distracting. If they're trying to get some information out, it may mix them up and make their words go crazy. So make sure that you're early. I suggest at least getting there 5 minutes early, log in and just sit. If there's somebody there, maybe you can chat a little bit. You may get a screen reading that says the host hasn't started yet, but that's okay because you're there and you're ready for your learning. So be on time is so important. Number 3, make sure and play with your settings. Make sure that you are not on speaker view. There is so much more going on than me just being on your screen or whoever is talking. So make sure to play with your settings. Make sure that you can see the chat, maybe other people. Just try to steer away from just having that speaker view because you may miss some things on your screen. Number 4, mute on. This is big. Whenever you're coming in and you're hearing other people, you may want to pop in and say, hey, and then hit mute. One thing, it's horrible feedback if everybody is just go, 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 go. Now, as the presenter, I sometimes can mute someone, but not all presenters are ready to do that. So make sure that after you come in and say hi, you hit mute. Most importantly is that other people don't hear things going on that they don't want to. I mean, I have heard phone calls. I have heard different things happen in the background. One day, thunder and lightning even scared me and I had to mute someone. But it really does mess with the feedback. So make sure your mute is on unless you've been called on to speak. Number 5, use the chat. This is your tool. This is where you need to speak up. This helps you to not interrupt the speaker. It also gives the speaker an alert that you have something to say. I love working with students and telling them to put an exclamation point in there if you have something to say, or a question mark if you have a question. That way, as the presenter, I can look over and say, oh, wait, Taylor has a question. She put a question mark. So let me stop for a minute and listen to her. So make sure that you use the chat. Number 6, take some notes. You want to make sure that you are on your side looking like you are busy. I can tell if someone's texting on their phone. I can tell if they're looking at another screen but I can also tell if they're paying attention because the way they're looking, maybe they're not sleepy, maybe they're picking up that pen and they're taking some notes. I just think it's important to help you as a learner to stay focused, because I know it's hard to stay focused with technology. Make sure you take some notes. Number 7, last but not least, look at the camera. While I'm looking at the camera, it looks like I'm talking to you. But if I look to my video, which is what you see a lot of people doing, want to see how you look. Look, it looks like I'm not talking anymore. So make sure you talk into the camera. It is huge. I sometimes catch myself looking down, or maybe I look at the participants, and I really try and keep focused on the camera. So make sure that you focus on that. So I hope that you will take advantage of the things that I have shared with you today. I hope that you have great online etiquette, and most of all, I hope that you have a great learning experience every time you're using online learning. Have a wonderful day.